He was told he would never make it. He grew up in one of the toughest neighborhoods in America, struggled with poverty, was bullied at school, and had almost no support. Many people saw him as an outsider who didn't belong anywhere. But that same young man would go on to become one of the best-selling artists of all time, win multiple Grammy Awards, an Oscar, and change the world of hip-hop forever. This is the incredible rise of Eminem. Early life. Eminem was born as Marshall Bruce Mathers on October 17, 1972, in St. Joseph, Missouri, and spent most of his childhood in Detroit, Michigan. His early years were far from easy. His father left the family when Marshall was just a baby, and his mother struggled financially, forcing them to move from place to place constantly. At school, Marshall was often bullied. He found it difficult to fit in and even suffered serious injuries. After one violent attack by classmates, life at home was unstable, and there seemed to be no clear path to success. But he discovered one thing that gave him hope: hip-hop. At the age of 14, he began performing under the name Eminem, which later evolved into Eminem. He spent hours writing lyrics, studying rhyme patterns, and participating in local rap battles. While many doubted that a white teenager could succeed in a predominantly black music genre, Marshall refused to give up. The struggle before fame, the road to success, was anything but smooth. Eminem dropped out of high school after repeating the 9th grade several times. He worked low-paying jobs to survive while trying to support his young daughter, Haley. At night, he would perform at underground rap competitions in Detroit, facing constant rejection and criticism. Record labels showed little interest, and many believed he would never break into the mainstream. In 1997, after years of struggle, he released the Slim Shady EP. The project caught the attention of legendary producer Dr. Dre, who was searching for fresh talent. When Dr. Dre heard Eminem's demo, he immediately recognized something special. Despite criticism from people who doubted the partnership, Dre signed him to his label. That single decision would change music history. The breakthrough. In 1999, Eminem released the Slim Shady LP, and the world took notice. The album was a massive success, winning a Grammy Award and introducing millions to his unique style, sharp storytelling, unmatched lyricism, and fearless honesty. He followed it with the Marshall Mathers LP and The Eminem Show, albums that shattered sales records and turned him into a global superstar. Hits like Lose Yourself, Without Me, and Stand became cultural phenomena. In 2002, Eminem starred in the movie 8 Mile, a film inspired by his own life. The soundtrack included Lose Yourself, which earned him the Academy Award for Best Original Song, the first hip-hop artist ever to achieve that honor. But behind the fame, he faced personal battles. The pressure of success and addiction nearly destroyed his career. At one point, he suffered a near-fatal overdose that forced him to rethink his entire life. Instead of giving up, Eminem fought back. Legacy and inspiration. After overcoming addiction, Eminem returned stronger than ever, releasing successful albums and proving that resilience can overcome even the darkest moments. Today, he is one of the best-selling music artists in history, with hundreds of millions of records sold worldwide. He has inspired countless musicians and fans through his honesty, determination, and refusal to let his past define his future. Eminem's story is not just about rap, it's about persistence. It's about turning pain into purpose, and proving that your circumstances do not determine your destiny. A bullied kid from Detroit with a notebook full of lyrics became a global icon because he never stopped believing in his dream. And maybe that's the biggest lesson from his journey. No matter where you start, your story is not written by your struggles, it's written by the courage to keep going.